One, Kahala Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai, by Hashem Harak HaKodesh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatham to the Akim, Akwathium, out there keeping this word truth in all sincerity, teaching the downfall of Esau, the 2/3, this wicked queendom, and these heathens. To the 1/3 men, women, and children that's guarding this truth to the best of their ability, to the Habai Shah Dawadah, the house of David, to the Israelite foreigners that go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but may not look like Israelites, but scattered throughout the four corners as a speckled bird, and to the elect, chosen from the beginning of existence, faithful from the womb. I want to say, Kwam Yashala, rise Israel, Lama Lam Young, forever and ever. Our Father, our Abba, Yahweh, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, Yashala. Thy will be done on earth. Thy will, righteousness, be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, which is this word, Yahushai. Lead us not into temptation, which is with this evil and these wants and things, but deliver us from evil, which is Esau, these 2/3 and these heathens, and this kingdom. For thine, for you, are the kingdom, Yasha'al, the creator, the power, the Alahayim, and the glory, the Hamashiach, forever and ever. Lama Lam Young. Amen. Just wanted to go over this thing. I guess it's called a Kalahu, the leviathan. I'm just going to keep this short because Aqua was saying something and it just kind of rang a bell from what I think Awad, I can't remember the ox name. But when y'all seeing stuff like this in your dreams and when this stuff hits the earth, which is already doing, like when you see in pestilence, fires, and all that stuff, it's because we speaking about this stuff. You know, and you got to remember, it says that the angels are our brothers. So, the word angels go back to the word pastors, right? And what do pastors do? Pastors bring a message that nobody likes, right? Pastors should be bringing something that people should be calling evil. That's why they call us evil. That's why they call us all kinds of stuff. That's why when we teach them about the truth, the land of the law, is that, hey, a boy's 12 years old, has seen me coming out, he's a man. A girl's 12 years old, she has blood, she's a woman. Why? Because we're teaching them that, hey, that person can reproduce. Those are the lands of the laws of the lands, you know. But those things are all mixed up with numbers now. Well, 18, 17. But literally, you're called a young woman or a young man. Plain out and simple. But people don't like the truth. They like deceit. Okay? They don't want it. You don't want the truth coming out. They want deceit coming out. Okay? So with this said, I'm going to make this short. When you see things like this in your dreams, when you see stuff like this on the earth, when you see stuff and it's scary, there is a message in it. It is a message because that's what angels go back to. The word pastors, which means what? Or even vice versa, which means message. The messenger. These things are coming to bring a message. The Leviathan, when it comes and it destroys, is bringing a message. When you see pestilence, famine, fire, those are messages. Okay? Everything that you've been seeing, Zika virus, Ebola. See, we've been on that level. That's why they say G1, G2, G3, G4. We at G5. Okay? That's the intensity of what the Most High, they calling it G's because they trying to be his God. That's what they know, the level in which the Most High is about to release upon this earth. Okay? That's why they call it G1 Zika virus. You know, these are just like If you ever watch, what is that movie? Resident Evil. It's being delivered out. These are messages. Okay? The Most High uses things. These are messages. Even in chess, we all do the same thing. When you play chess, you'll sacrifice some pieces. You'll be a martyr. So I can fuck this up. And just run through one half of their board, their pieces, with one piece. Okay? It says 1 to chase 100, 2 to chase 1,000. These ones would be leviathans. Okay? So how do you know? This is one thing I always tell people. How you know you ain't actually the leviathan? People be like, no, we angels. We just men of the Lord. Yeah, but the angels and the things that people were calling demons are what also still work for the Most High. Right? They say we fell from heaven. How you know you ain't Hercules? How you know you ain't Zeus? These so-called mythical creatures. Why you think? I honestly believe when you get these shots and stuff, it ain't just to kill you. It's to keep yourselves from doing what they supposed to do and you waking up. But most of us are waking up anyway. Why? Because Esau wasn't expecting, hey, most of these niggas don't eat or drink nothing. So what happens, like I told you, you create autography. So your body's going to get rid of that bad damage anyway. So even if niggas do inject you with something, you don't eat or drink, your body going to fight that shit. What else does it have to fight in your body? Nothing. It's going to be like, oh, this shit don't belong here. Fuck that shit up. Get it out of here. Okay? Don't eat or drink. Why do you think when you're in the hospital, they fucking try to feed you and try to drink you up? They only giving you sugar to make you think that you are better. Stop eating and drinking. You could do that with me right now. I woke up this morning. I ain't eating. I ain't drinking. You're going to create HGH. Yahweh Shai. They said had a grip of HGH in them. Okay? Don't eat, don't drink. But how you know you ain't this? You know what I mean? They only angels. I mean, you do got fourth dimension where people going to come through. You got to remember, they're only angels. And the left-hand side is used just like the right-hand side. Because realistically, guess what? The left-hand side is angels too. Okay? You got to think about it. He said, you know, destroy 2/3 of his own people. And I'll get rid of this 2/3. And I'll beat you at 1/3. 144,000 men. I'll destroy you with. The faithful. Just like the 300 of the Lacedaemonians. You know, I just wanted to make this short because I was like 5 minutes from work. So, you know, when you're seeing stuff like that, man, listen, there's a message in it. I'm not saying that the Ak is the Leviathan, but you don't know what you're going to turn into one day. Your ass might just turn to Godzilla. How you know you can't transform? It's a spiritual power. Spiritual power you could do, if you could move a mountain, you can't turn to a tarantula, escape. You can't turn into no octopus underwater. You can't turn into no Leviathan. You can change into whatever you want. You got spiritual power. You know, they say the shapeshifters, or what the natives would call it, the skinwalkers. But they would say, like I say, the Bible says one thing and everybody will say that, oh, those are witches. That's the same thing they're saying about y'all. We doing witchcraft. Or they take the Bible and go do witchcraft from it because there's power in it. There's knowledge. Called doing the work. It doesn't matter if you on the right hand side, what do you call it? Doing the work. On the left hand side, even if you in these what do they call them groups? Those Illuminati groups, they call it doing the work. They read the Bible. It's doing the work. So like I said, the word angels means pastors, you know, which means there's a message. Which means there's a message, man. So pay attention. That said, I hope this is edifying.